Peace, love, and light, guys. What's going on? It's your girl, Crystal, the Raw Spiritual Guru, coming through with your monthly today. So we're going to start off with the water signs. That is Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. We're starting off with the water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, and that is going to be for the month of April. So thank you guys for tuning in to the IC. It's your girl. Please make sure you like, share, subscribe this video before we even get started. If you guys like any of the jewelry that you see in this reading, as well as the wands, check out my metaphysical shop, rootsoflife123.com. The link is below as well, guys. So let's get started. So we're going to pull your charms for your reading. We're going to go over the charms last, but we're going to basically see what's going on for April for us. You know, I'm a Cancer. I'm a Cancer. If you've been rocking with me, you know I'm a Cancer. So let's see what's going on with the signs, because I think March prediction came true, at least for me. Please give me some charms for April. Alright, so we're going to put these over there. Okay. So let's see what's going on, guys. We're going to pull a 3 spread energy. We're going to pull a 3-card energy spread. My apologies. A 3-card energy spread. And then we're going to basically see what's going on for April. We're going to pull some oracles, and then we're going to go over the charms. Okay. So there got these can be some messages for the water signs. April. All right, so we got, it's looking good so far. So we got the Queen of Pentacles, we have the Knight of Wands, and we have the Chariot. Okay, so what's up, water signs? So last month I think I said self-love or relationship. It looked like you still is kind of in that energy a little bit. So with the Queen of Pentacles as well as the Knight of Wands on the board, it looks as though that you could be in you could still be in that energy, whether you want something long term or if you still want to be a player. You could be taking some type of action towards making a decision, right? So if you actually was a water sign where March reading actually resonated to your energy, where you had to pick a self-love versus relationship, this can possibly be a continuance of that, right? So it looks as though that I'm showing the Queen of Pentacles, someone stable about their business, about their coin. You know, they have everything they want. They are a solid person that just want a long-term commitment, possibly even marriage. With the Knight of Wands being here, it looks as though that it could possibly be someone that's very fiery, or someone that's a player that comes rushing in fast and comes rushing out fast. I'm getting heavy Sag or Scorpio. Those signs just came to me, even though what's on the board right now, we have earth signs, we have fire signs, and we have a Cancer that's currently on the board. But I just heard Scorpio or Sag. That could be for somebody, but it looks as though that there's some type of action being taken, whether it's making a decision as to if you still want to be in if you want to be in a player energy or if you want to be in a committed energy, right? But minus the relationship, when I'm showing for the water signs, is that I show that you guys have a lot of good things coming your way. I show that you're taking action, you're making plans, you're moving forward with making moves that might be risky, but you feel as though that it'll be worth the risk, right? You are in a stable energy as well when it comes to finances. If you feel like you're not, I feel as though that finances is going to be coming good for you in April. If you feel like you're not really that stable, but with the queen sitting here, I'm showing that a lot of the water signs that's watching this is very stable when it comes to their finances. Of course, as water signs, we always want more. It's like that leprechaun thing, give me more gold, give me more gold. But I'm hearing just be grateful for what it is that you got, because you got way more than a lot of other people. Somebody needed to hear that. But I'm just hearing, like, just be grateful for what you got, what it is that you got, because you are very fruitful. Abundance comes in all different forms, so just try to look at your life and see the abundance around you. But these are the heavy hitters right here. It could be that some of you guys are in an in and out energy. You're kind of really just focused on creativity and making things. Maybe you might be a business owner. Maybe you're planning to make maybe you work in the arts. You're very creative. You utilize your hands to work. And you can have an in and out energy though. Like you might come rushing in fast and then leave fast as well. Or that could be an energy around you, right? Because this is the energy so far of April. All right, so let's see what the obstacles are. What is obstacles for April, okay? What is April's obstacles, please, for our water signs? What is April obstacles, please? Burdens. So some obstacles you're going to be going through in April, water signs, is burdens. It looks as though that you might have a lot on your plate, right? So when we look at the analogy of a plate, right? When you have your plate being full and you continuously add things on top of your plate, and now it's piled up, right? It's taken away from the structure of what's already on the plate. When you continuously pile things on top of the plate that has no room, you continuously put yourself in a burdensome mindset. Right? So some challenges that you might face in April is that you might be taking on more than you can handle. You might be biting off more than you can chew. It's going to be a lot of different stressors on you, and all different areas of your life. So just be cautious of this energy, water signs. I'm showing that a lot of people might be coming to you for advice or for help, and you already have a full plate, but maybe you might be a people pleaser, whereas though it's hard for you to say no and you take on things. But I'm showing overburden. Like, I'm showing that you might be overburdening yourself and worrying yourself to death because you feel as though there's a lot of deadlines that are coming to a head that you didn't even start. So you need to focus on what it is that you can and cannot do, water signs, as well as how is your plate looking? Is it full? Is it excessively full? Or is it still more room to add things? Because you are going to burn yourself out and you are going to stress yourself out, water signs, if you continue this energy for April. All right, so what is some influences around you, water signs? What is some influences around you? What are some influences around your water signs? All right, so you have the Seven of Pentacles as well as the Queen of Wands. So you have some good influences around you, right? So initially the overall energy was more so about like player energy or even wealth, right? So I'm showing that you right now, the influences around you, like who's in your like the influences around you is that you have a lot of people around you that actually want fulfillment or want to be independently set, right? So you have people that's planting seeds to be the greatest done possible. You also already have people or the influences around you. You have strong people that's very fiery. You have a lot of fire around you, water signs. You have strong people that's very fiery and mature. Oh, look at that. Look, I'm having a malfunction during video. My rep fell. excuse me. But yeah, it looks as though like you might have a mature woman around you that want to relay a message to you as well. So you might have like somebody that's very intuitive, very mature, fiery, a older fire sign around you. I'm showing woman, so it could be an older woman, fire sign around you that's very mature that needs to relay a message to you. They might have some type of business, they might have some type of business opportunity for you, or you might have an encounter with this older woman and you guys just start talking, and they might plant some type of seed for you to start like a new type of business. I'm showing that as well, right? So that's good. So just be aware of any type of fire signs that you might meet in April that might be women, because they might have a message to deliver for you. Okay, so what is the root? So King of Wands, you got the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands on the board. Okay, so that's the divine connection. So basically the root is that you are very fiery, the root is that you are very fiery. With the King of Wands coming out, it could possibly be a couple that try to help you in a business adventure or give you some type of seeds for you to plant for a new business venture. But it looks as though that the root of this reading, right, it turned to a business reading real fast. Initially it was a love reading, or just basically saying that the energy from March was still lingering on. But it looks as though that when it comes to love, at least right now, it's not really in the forefront. More so, it looks as though business is in the forefront. So a lot of my water signs might be entrepreneurs or thinking about becoming entrepreneurs, or doing something with the community, some type of community work, even if it's volunteer work. But I'm showing that a lot of the water signs for April are really trying to take matters into their own hands. You guys are embodying a very fiery energy for April as well. It looks as though that you're not taking no BS from nobody. It's like you're on your throne waiting for your blessings to flow effortlessly into your life. It's like, you know, you got coin, but you want more money, and you want to plant more seeds to get to more money. It's like you're just trying to set up your future right now. Even though you might have some burdens because you might be taking on way more than you can handle at the moment, you are still trying to find your ultimate abundance. What would make you happy? And it looked like money do. Yeah. All right. So what's the past energy? What is the past energy for my water signs? Heartbreak Hotel. All right, so it could be that. So it could be that in the past somebody broke your heart, similar to last month's reading. So in the past somebody broke your heart. You know, this could have been a trigger for you to be all work, no love at the moment. That's probably why in the beginning the energy was like you was taking action. I still see player energy, but I did still see a long-term commitment energy as well in the beginning of this reading. So in your past energy, maybe that you might have had some type of betrayal, heartbreak from someone that you truly cared about and love. And it don't necessarily have to be a lover. It could be a friend. It could be a family member. But somebody betrayed you and broke your heart. And that could be the reason why you're in like a boss energy right now. You're just trying to work, plant seeds to get to your new beginnings. What is the future? All right, so the future energy, it came sideways like this, right? So it's kind of like a crossing energy. So the future energy, you have the Nine of Swords. So nobody wants to have the Nine of Swords in the reading, right? So it came crossing. So with the Nine of Swords coming in that way, it could be either or. You could be in a very, very stuck in your mind, stressed up all night, worrying energy, or you can be sleeping well. So it really just depends on what's going on in your life. But I'm showing that the ones that's not sleeping too well and is up all night, it could be because of the burdens that you have and that you fill your plate way too high. It could be the burdens that you have currently, as well as this heartbreak that you're still reminiscent on. That's probably why you're in a player energy. And although you might want a long-term commitment, this pain of this heartbreak, the stress of keeping up all night, as well as the stress of the burdens, is just like putting you in a mindset like you don't know. To be a player or to be a lover, I don't know. But it looks as though in the future you might be stressing over, worrying over something. Let's clarify that, right? Please clarify the Nine of Swords. I'm gonna just clarify that. Please clarify the Nine of Swords. Spirit. All right, so the Nine of Swords was clarified by the Page of Pentacles in reverse, right? So it looks as though that, yes, it could be you're stressing out. This is a business reading, guys. It just happened. So you're stressing out about it looks as though in the future you might be stressing out about some type of business venture that may not have went well or wasn't what you would have expected, right? So you might be stressed out about either maybe you be working with someone, or you're doing a new project, or you know, you're trying something new with your business, or even you're starting your new business, right? And something take place within your business that kind of set you back. And if this do happen, do not give up. This is just stepping stones to fulfillment. So when we go through trying times in a business, you know, it's so easy to be like, yo, I'm gonna just throw in a towel because it's just taking too much out of me. But if you continue to work towards your goals and understand that failure is a way of success, different mindset, how you look at it, like failure could be a way of being successful as well, because maybe what you tried didn't work, but if you try it a different way, it's going to be absolutely successful, and it's going to be worldwide, and you're going to be an overnight celebrity. You know what I'm saying? So like I'm showing that something might not happen in your business that you want it to happen, or even in your career life, right? So not everybody is entrepreneurs, but I'm showing this is a heavy business reading. So when it comes to your career life, like if you're working like a 9 to 5, maybe you are going up for a promotion or something like that, trying to advance your career. But even with that being said, it might be something, it's going to be an obstacle that take place when it comes to business that's going to set you back. Don't allow it to be your downfall, okay? So what is the attitude? Y'all working. This is a whole work reading. Real talk, y'all. I know I be grinding, so I'm pretty sure y'all be grinding too. Like, I love my water signs. Real talk. I can't see myself as being another sign. I'm a Sag moon, so I'm fire water, but I'm a Cancer, Sag, Cancer. Cancer, Sag, Cancer. So I'm all over the place, you know what I'm saying? Just imagine living in my mind. The attitude around you is working. The 8 of Pentacles, you are working. You trying to get that money, you trying to get that guap, you trying to get that advancement, you trying to get that opportunity. Like, your mind is just on the money. Money on my mind. That's going to be the title of this reading. Money on my mind, money on my money on my mind. Hey, okay. Money on my mind, money. You are just working. You are working hard. You're trying to get to your 10 of Pentacles. You just trying to make this money right now. That is where your outlook is at, right? All right, so what is the environment? What is your environment? Like, what's in your environment right now? Water signs. So you got the 4 of Swords reversed in your environment, meaning that at the moment you're not really at peace, you're not resting. It's kind of a chaotic environment, water signs. So your environment may be a bit chaotic at the moment. You need to seek peace, okay? Your environment may be a bit chaotic at the moment. You know, that could be the reason for some of these burdens. That could be the reason for you being up all night. check your environment, right? Because although you're in this money bag energy, money bag, yo, money on my mind, even though you're in this money bag energy, I'm showing that you have some burdens, and you're not really in a restful state right now. You are in a very chaotic state, because this came in reverse. You're in a very chaotic state. Maybe you're trying to seek peace again, right? Maybe you just got too much on your mind. Maybe you're thinking about the past, you're thinking about love, you're thinking about money, you're thinking about life. You need to take all of your thoughts off your plate and just make an entree. Figure out what you can do. Figure out what you can do daily. Make a list. Try to achieve goals daily instead of weekly, instead of monthly. Stop biting off way more than you can chew. If you know you can't work and attend to this and attend to that, you might need to figure out what you're able to do. It's okay to say no sometimes, especially when it comes to your peace and your health. Internally, okay? Mentally. Because we always forget about mental health. So with this chaotic energy, your mental state is out of whack. All right, so what is your hopes and fears? What is your hopes and fears, water signs, please? What is your hopes and fears? Oops, too many. Hopes and fears for the water signs. Okay, so Ace of Swords. You hope that you're able to see past the illusions. You hope that you're able to cut through different things that don't serve you. You're hoping that you're able to communicate more. You're hoping that you're able to have new beginnings and a successful career, be more logical versus more emotional. But you also fear of being more logical and emotional. You also fear of new beginnings. You also fear communication. Is it somebody you need to talk to that you're not? Let's see what the outcome is going to be. What is the outcome for the water signs, please? Oops. Temperance. So you are going to be very successful, water signs, at what it is that you're trying to achieve. You're going to be very successful, okay? You're going to be, so temperance is basically the card that basically says you have too much on your plate. Don't add anything else. Don't add anything else to your plate. That's the outcome. Don't add anything else to your plate. As above, so below. I'm trying to give you spiritual guidance here. I'm trying to tell you that you have a lot. You are blessed, okay? You have a lot going on. And I understand the hunger and the drive that you have, that you want to achieve as far as adding different things to your plate. But if you're working with a full plate, your work is never going to be 100, because you can't give the energy that each project deserves, because you're trying to rush to finish to get to the next. Okay, so know what you're able to handle, because the divine is with you, guiding you. Be more optimistic. Maybe you need to go out into nature, go meditate, go out to nature, take a walk, gain clarity that way. Okay, that's a message in itself too. So let's just as far as your business goes, it looks as though that you're going to be successful. Whatever it is you're trying to achieve, you just got to know what you're able to handle and what you're not. It's going to be balance, honey. So if you don't know what balance is and your plate is overfilled and flowing off the plate, then that's not balance. You need to know the portions and the ratios that you need to add on your plate to be successful. Okay? All right. Any additional messages from the oracles, please, for our water signs? Hey y'all, hey. Hey y'all, hey. So I'm going to be, okay, so you got service and you got expansion. Okay, so like I said, with the plate being full, you might have a lot of things you're trying to do. and you have service as well. So this is your throat chakra and your sacral chakra. That's throat chakra is communication. So it looks as though that you are trying to expand with all these different projects that you have. Like I said, you're going to be meeting either an older woman or a couple. They might be married or just been together for a long time. It might be an older pair that's going to just give you gems, and they might even spark a new business idea within, you know. So you may be expanding, especially your circle. So it looks as though you might be trying to meet like-minded people. You might be expanding. You might be even pregnant, or it might be getting pregnant. Or her and the earth right here. You know what's crazy? The number 4 is going to be important for you for the month of April. So in this picture, you got 4 people. In this picture, you got 4 people. In this picture, the lady is laying down. You got the 2 spirits next to her. And then in this picture, it's a woman with the earth. And then you got the spirits around her. Well, I'm sorry. It's 2 women and you got the 2 spirits around them. So you get it? So you might have spirits around you too. Like, it looks as though that you might have some spirits around you. It might be it might be a couple spirit around you as well. Either someone you knew, a mother or father. It's okay. I'm so sorry, y'all. All these messages was just coming to me. Okay, so it looks as though that you do have some spirits around you, protecting you and guiding you. The number 4 might be important to you. Drink a lot of water for April. Drink a lot of water for April. If you have a grandparent, maybe you need to call them or talk to them or visit them. They might not be doing too well. I'm showing that you may be pregnant, or you might be getting pregnant. You might be you're going to be birthing something new. So it could either be pregnancy or your new business or another business idea. But it looks as though that the divine is going to be by your side and you are being guided. I'm not going to pull no loved ones, okay? I was going to pull the loved ones, but it's just not taking me there. So we're going to pull your spiritual message for April. What is your spiritual message, please, water signs? Create magic and look towards nature. So I told you guys, take a walk. You might need to take a walk to gain the clarity that you need. You need to go take a walk into nature, or go chill in nature, go meditate in nature, do something. If you got a park around you, even being around the trees, allowing them to speak to you. Like, you know, the universe has its own language. You know, we only speak English, but if you sit down and just sing, you'll be able to hear it. You know, you gotta just be in tune a little bit more with yourself. But how you get in tune? When you put your first step out there to figure it out. So you need to go take a walk or sit down into nature and just be quiet and be still. All right, so what is your career and money message, please? Dreams are coming true. Treat yourself. Don't cheat yourself. Dreams are coming true. Enjoy your money. Splurge a little bit. All right, so most of us got that stimmy, you dig? Most of us got that stimulus, you dig? So treat yourself. Don't cheat yourself. But if you like me and you responsible, save some and spend a little, okay? But your dreams is coming true. So like I said, this is the perfect time for you to do something when it comes to career. Whatever it is that you wanted to do it. This is the perfect time, but just know which you can take on and which you can't. It's all about balance, okay? All right, let's see what your song is going to be for the month of April. What is water sign song for the month of April? What is water sign song? Dag water signs, we popping. They just want to keep coming out. All right. See, look, Destiny Child, Survivor. I'm a survivor. I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to stop. I'm going to work harder. So if you never heard this song, Destiny Child, Survivor, you can YouTube it to hear the whole song, but it's just a very strong song. It's like all the burdens, all the pain, all the worry and stress is nothing, because I'm going to survive it. I'm a survivor. I'm not giving up, and I'm not going to stop. I'm going to just keep working harder, but I'm going to balance. I'm going to know what I could take on. I'm going to know what I can't. You know what I'm saying? All right, so let's go to your charms. So, alrighty, makes sense. Somebody with the letter E and the letter C. So the name could be C, their letter could be EC, their letter could be E, or you think I have an initial E or a C in their name. You have the crystals that we have on the board is Holite, that's a crown chakra crystal. You have Malachite, that's a heart chakra. You have Citrine, that's a solar plex, and you have Sodalite, which is a throat chakra. So I keep getting the throat chakra. You might need to work on your throat chakra, water signs. You know, that's a hard area for us in general, because we're the signs without any vocal cords, right? All right, so you have the handcuffs and the needle here. So this is some restrictions that you, as well as you have 2 guitars, right? So that's them burdens. So you have the 2 guitars, you have the handcuffs and the thread, excuse me, the needle right here. So you have some pain going on. You have some things restricting. You might have some mental restrictions. Things are going to happen that's going to be out of your control. So just try to prepare yourself for that. You know, don't look at anything as bad. Try to train yourself to look at the good within everything, okay? But with this B here, you're busy working hard. You are a hard worker. You're working hard to achieve what it is that you got. Although you might have some burdens, you do have the sun here. So I do also see joy and happiness that's going to be coming to you. Your spirit is around you. The divine is watching you and guiding you. Still going to nature with this leaves here. Nature is going to be something big for you in April, water signs. You have the Capricorn charm here, which is ambitious. Like I said, all work. This is a money, more money, ambitious. They're gonna love me for my ambition. Hey. So you have the Capricorn charm here. So you could either have a Capricorn that's going to be coming into your life in April, or we're just very ambitious, you know, in April. You have the mermaid energy, so we still have water energy coming. You also have the key, so someone holds the key to your heart, or you have a lot of different opportunities coming through. With this castle being on the board, it could be some things that's hidden. It could be some things that might be, that might look good on the outside but not too good on the inside. And then you have some transformational energy as well, water signs. Okay, alrighty, so that is your April reading. If that resonated, my loves, please like, share, subscribe, and make sure you share. Thank you for tuning into the IC. It's your girl Crystal. Peace.